So when I open it, the cop is still walking. So we're both walking to the car. I proceed to open the door. The cop is walking, goes up to her window, where her window was down. I get in the car, because it's happening like literally simultaneously at the same time. I see this chick rolling a whole blizzy, bro. That being said, bro, it brings me to my topic of this video in my tent. I want to talk about toxic relationships, man. I was thinking as I was watching this, and I'm like, did I know what toxic was when I was in a toxic relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was being toxic, did I know I was being toxic? I really don't know. I'm really asking because I don't know. Do you? I feel like we all experience at least maybe one toxic relationship, unless you that person that's like high school lovers and just happy and with 10 kids and a gated white gate. But I'm pretty sure you still have your toxic traits, right? I mean, we're not perfect. We're human. Like, we have our moments when we slip up and we want to be big babies, or we want to act out because we just need that type of attention. So, boom, right? I'm like jotting down on my little napkin. On this napkin, even though y'all can't see it, it got names on it, right? I haven't dated a lot of people, but for those that I remember, and for those who actually, like, you know, I guess impacted my life in a way, or I felt like we had toxic moments, whatever, like a learning experience, I wrote them down on my little piece of paper. It's really only 4, and this is not going to be no long, elaborate video. I'm really not trying to make it like that, at least. But I'm going to go down this list, bro, and I'm just going to, like, I guess reflect on my relationships and see where the toxic came from, or where I was toxic. I'm going down toxic memory lane right now, and I want to take y'all with me, you feel me? Yeah, like that. yeah. Boom, right? Middle school. I mean, I'm like, I guess the end of middle school. I only want to bring this one up because even though middle school relationships in my mind don't really count, but hey, love is love, right? You loved somebody in middle school, kudos to you. But my middle school, I remember one of my boyfriends, he was a gang member, and the way I found out was just very, very like, I'm like, bitch, that is so toxic. Like, I don't know. My definition is toxic, right? So we're at the bus stop, and he literally, like, I think he's seen people. I don't know. Something happened where he saw people, or somebody drove by. There was like a moment of like, he was looking. I was sitting on his lap, and I just see him, like, I'm talking to him, and I see him glare over, and he kind of like making a face, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm just, at this point, like, yeah, I'm dating guys. I'm like, but I did date guys once in my life, right? So I'm sitting there, this guy gets, he's like, yo, babe, you gotta get, you know what I'm saying? He's telling me to get up off of him. He's like, we gonna have to go back in the mall. I'm like, why? He's like, don't ask me questions. We just gotta go in the mall. And then he's like, I'm explaining we get in the mall, blah, 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 blah. We get in the mall, bruh. And the fact that we rushing into the mall, man, was just one whole thing. But this man proceeded to tell me that he's in a gang. And mind you, I've known him for, I don't know, middle school time. I knew him for more than a week. But I'm like, shouldn't you tell somebody you in a gang, like, first meet off? Like, shouldn't that be like, not an opening line, but like maybe, you know, the second line, bitch? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I want to know that on the first date. I'm bugging? Okay, so he was down with gang, you feel me? And he was just going, like, he was like, yeah, like, these people, he was just going off telling me a story. When I tell you I ain't talked to, I'm lying. I did talk back to him. In my head, that was cool at the time. Do I think it's cool now? Hell no. But when I say it was toxic, it's because he was a very dangerous guy, and I kept, not even in the sense of like he was beating up on me or anything, but he would put me in it was like not dangerous situations. I mean, I feel like if you're dealing with somebody who's in a gang, every situation could be dangerous because you just never know. But it was just given very toxic to me when I think about it, because I'm like, he was really like always on 10. I can't imagine living life always on 10. And I mean, like, you gotta look left, right, up, down, bit. You gotta turn the corner, look at your ass, because you gotta make sure you got a bullet hole in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy. You like twitching to go into bus areas in public places, like, because you feel unsafe or you feel like niggas is watching you. Don't date one of them. Don't date one of them, right? So my other relationship I had, which was one of my first, it was actually my first, I say real relationship, was with somebody, right, in high school. This guy Again, we still on guys. We about to get to the women, right? But we on guys. So this guy, right? Let me get comfortable. That's the point of me bringing this stuff in here, right? I'm about to set my shit up. Trying to make sure I'm comfortable, you feel me? We about to be laid out on the thing like this, are you? Alright, y'all, so get my snacks. Alright, so right? So boom, right? So I dated this guy in school. But he really trying to keep it mad discreet. So I dated this guy in school, right? And he was one of my first boyfriends. And he was really cool and whatever. Like I really, you know, fucks with him and whatever. Like he was a really nice gentleman. Like his mom, whoever raised him, those people, they did amazing, right? He was always genuine thinking about it. So that wasn't, I wouldn't say he was really toxic, but I felt like on the scale of toxic, he was probably the least toxic relationship I had, real honestly. But I felt like he never wanted to really show affection unless we were around other people. You know what I'm saying? Like he really wasn't like that. But whenever we got around other friends, he was like holding my hand and doing all those things. As time went by, though, I think he did it more. I guess he was like slowly starting to feel me or whatever. But at least that's how I remember it in my head. But low key, I did like him at one point. But at another point, it was just I was dating him just to say, like, just to have a boyfriend. I think like literally from high school, from all my relationships, I get bored easily with men. So it's like I stayed with him low key because I was just, you know, I just wanted to be in a relationship, and I also wanted a prom date. You see how karma coming back for my ass? Quit, bitch. I can't breathe. Okay. Like I was saying, right? So I think I was the more toxic. If anything, I probably was the more toxic. But like he didn't do nothing crazy. I think it was just the toxic part of that relationship was the fact that like I don't know if we actually really liked each other, you know? And there was a point where I met his parents, and I thought I was like, damn, like I was shook when I met his parents. I'm like, damn, like this is how it feels. Like that was my first time ever being introduced to parents for real, or anybody's parents like that weren't a friend, and I felt like they was ready to marry us off. I don't know if it's because, you know, he was African or whatever, but I was like, damn, bro. I felt really guilty after that. That's toxic. Oh, okay. Okay, so boom, right? Y'all probably heard me telling stories. If y'all ain't check out my videos before and this y'all first time watching my video, bro, go check out more of my videos because this person I'm about to refer to, that person I think I speak about at least in my last 2 videos, right? So this was an ex, and it was a girl, okay? And this relationship was toxic. But I will give, even though I think she was more toxic, I had my toxic moments because I felt like I was acting out. I was going through a lot of stuff mentally and just like I was just not the healthiest mental person, and so I do think I contributed. You know what I'm saying? We're taking accountability, so I do think I contributed, you know, to some of the issues that had went on in our relationship. However, you know, things like cheating and lying can be very triggering to a person, I might say. And I sound like I'm still hurt. Nah, I mean, I ain't still hurt. I just, damn, every time I think about it, it was such a bad time. It was just a bad time, bruh. And the thing about it, right, with girls, that part get tricky, you feel me? Because y'all get mad at each other, and y'all both females, y'all just think it's like a free for all. Like, it's just, we going ham. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So, we would get into arguments. I mean, we wrestled a couple of times, you feel me? But I don't think we punched each other. I was like, no, we didn't punch each other, but we did wrestle. And like, I think I pinned up against the wall one time. Like, so like I said, I was not the best person at that time, but the cheating, the lies, I think I got cheated on probably like 6, 7, 8 times, maybe plus, that I know about. You feel me? That also meant and led to me not trusting. You feel me? And then when you got trust and not no trust in a relationship, that's like number one. That's number one right there. I was going through Sis's phone. I don't know if she went through my phone, but I was going through Sis's phone, and I feel like you shouldn't go through people's phone in a relationship, right? That's just, I mean, sometimes it feels good to be like, okay, let me see what this girl be talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I said, if you looking for something, if you are looking for something wrong, and that's why you're going through the person's phone, what they say, 9 out of 10, you probably gonna find something that you ain't gonna want to see, and then you butt hurt. You feel me? And that's exactly what fucking happened. Every time I think I went through this girl's phone with something, and then she lie about the person, it was just toxicness, man. And then we break up. We will break up, get back together. Break up, get back together. Break up, cheat, break up, get back together. You know what I'm saying? It was just really bad. One more thing about that, I think what contributed to that also was the fact that we spent a lot of time together. Like, it might sound weird, but, you know, I feel like you spend too much time with each other. It's kind of like them COVID relationships. Like, the ones, like, how the COVID relationships that ended in COVID. Like, you spend all this time with this person, and now you just like, damn, who the hell did I marry? Or who the hell am I dating? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of what it was, too. We was so in each other's, like, we had the same group of friends. We was at one point living in the same house. We was spending too much time with each other, and it started to, I guess, make us want to distance each other, which I guess led to cheating, led to more lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, bro. I feel like I'm in a therapy session with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, time goes by. That ended, obviously. And I'm like, I get into another relationship. Well, not even a relationship. This was a situationship. This wasn't a relationship. Not because of me, though. Because of the person, you know. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, I wanted to be in a relationship, but that person didn't want to be in a relationship. I think that's toxic. That seems pretty toxic, right? That seems very torturous, right? Let me bring y'all down a little bit so y'all can really, like, chill with me, bro. Alright, here we go. I feel like that was very toxic. And then, like, we would hang out all the time. We were doing all the things that dating people do. You know, and I'm like, that right there is just not fun. Don't ever do that. Like, if somebody's not trying to commit to you and you know that's what you do, why put yourself through that torture? I don't know. And then it's like, okay, I get if that person's your best friend and you, like, had feelings for this person for years and years and years, and you're just kind of like, then okay, I guess that's a little struggle right there. That's a rock and a hard place for real. But if you don't have to do that shit, why do it? Right? Cut the cord. Cut the ties. We need to stop attaching ourselves to toxic shit. You feel me? Gosh, you know? Pussy. No, I'm the pussy. Pussy. You know what I'm saying? I was whipped. I don't know. I was drawn to, her personality was really dope. She reminded me a lot of myself. Actually, we were very much alike. Not necessarily the toxic traits, but, like, we were both like to go out. We both had like to go fun. We weren't shy people. We were very outgoing people, bro. When we walked in together, we was always lit. Niggas was turning their heads looking at us. Like, that's the vibe that we brought. She was a dope person. But relationship-wise, I'm low-key, now that I reflect on it, I'm glad I didn't get in a relationship with her, because that would have just been pretty tragic. Low-key. No, respectfully, but we both probably dodged the bullet. Because we was just too turned together. Like, I feel like we never had a sober moment. I mean, that's so deep. That's so deep. We rarely had sober moments together. We was either, you know what I'm saying, or we was you know what I'm saying, or we was, you know what I'm saying. One of the above. And then, you know, we had our little fun times. Like I said, we was going out all the time. But at one point when you know, always with somebody who is doing that, it starts to become your habit. You guys kind of feed off of each other, and it just becomes, it low-key makes it worse faster. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just one person, it's two. So, you know, when you're dealing with yourself and you have to, and you're like wanting to do these things, like you want to smoke or you want to drink. And okay, you do that at your own pace and blah blah blah. But when you got two people, y'all doing it at the same time, low key, it's like twice the intoxication. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting at. You feel me? So I just felt like that wasn't good. Like, you're not instilling good habits in me. If somebody's not instilling good habits into you, then I think that's pretty toxic. I think I was always encouraging. I was always trying to get her to do stuff, get back into her passions and blase. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like she was encouraging for me too, but she was more the one like, oh, like, let's, you know, or like, you know, let's do this, let's do that. And of course, me being down, I mean, hey, I guess I was just as toxic, but it was just kind of like, not that productive, you know? And I feel like in a good relationship, you guys should want to at least have some productive time. I think the most things that we did was go to the beach together, like, all the time and stuff like that. Well, not the beach, but just going out to do, like, athletic shit all the time. We was outdoors all the time. You know what I'm saying? So with her, right, I feel like I've had so many crazy stories. She's put me in so many, we both put each other, I guess, in very much crazy predicaments. I think she's had more crazy stories than I do, though. I wish I could tell y'all, bruh. But I don't want this video to be too long, but low-key, okay, I'm going to tell y'all one story. Or maybe I'll put it in here, or maybe I won't, but I'm going to tell it anyway, just in case. So, depending on how long this video is, y'all going to get this story, right? So, boom, right? We was out at a party one time, lit. Both of us was pretty lit. She was more lit than me, at least I found out later in the night that she was, thinking that we were both on the same level. She drove to the party, though, you know, because I was staying at her house. So she drove, boom, boom, we get to the party, we drink, boom, we're leaving. She gets in the, I asked her, I'm like, yo, you good to drive? Like, ba ba la la la. You good to drive? Boom, boom, boom. She's like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And there's some people who they have poker face when they're drunk. Like, it's so crazy. It's crazy. That's that girl. So I'm like, all right, bet. We get in the car. We're driving. This girl is like speed racing through these roads, and I'm getting shook, right? And so I'm telling her, look, I gotta go pee. Like, I had to go pee. I was just, you know, I was drinking all night. I need to go pee. She was shaking me up in the car. I was already a little low-key worried at this point, but I was like, whatever, right? We go down this one aisle. So there's this street we go down. It's a T. We in Miami. It's a T. It's like this. We go down this block, right? At the time, I guess she didn't know it was a dead end. I don't even know it was a dead end. She speeds down this block, and when I tell you we were like this close, bruh, this close to the wall, we found there was a whole like little barrier there. She stopped right on time. And then I proceed to get out the car to go pee. Come back, there's a cop walking up to the vehicle, right? And he's like, yo, y'all good? He's checking up. He didn't have his lights on, which was great, you know. But I'm like, yeah, I was going to pee. I told him I was going to pee. I'm like, please don't arrest me, sir. Like, I just really had to use the bathroom. I'm in here in this little corner, boom, boom, pow, right? He was nice. And he was a little nice black cop, like, whatever. So then I'm walking up to the car. The door is closed. But, so when I open it, the cop is still walking. So we're both walking to the car. I proceed to open the door. The cop is walking, goes up to her window, where her window was down. I get in the car, because it's happening, like, literally simultaneously at the same time. I see this chick rolling a whole blizzy, bro. A whole blizzy, bro. And the cop literally is like this in the window, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is my life right now? I got so scared. Like, I was so scared. And y'all would not believe that this cop literally ignored it and went back. Something tells me, besides the fact that I had an angel with me, something tells me that cop was off duty and he was not trying to make no arrest. That's what that's given. Like, I don't know. So then we was praised. I'm like looking at her. I'm like, girl, do you da 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 da? She was acting like she didn't even give a care. She didn't give two fucks. But again, she was lit. So I don't know why at this point I still even got in the passenger seat. I think I just wanted to book it out of there while that cop was still there. She drives back. She drives reverses, skirts her car around, drives. Now we're at the light where the top of the T is at. She proceeds to drive past the light. Almost crashed again. Reverse. Hits the car. Her bumper hits a car. And she proceeds to drive on. That's when I was like, yeah, fuck it. Stop this car. I'm driving. It took those 3 incidents for me to see that. And I was shook it. And, you know, respectfully, like I said, she a cool girl. If you watching this video, bro, I'm not, you know, You know who you are, but that was crazy. I still think about it through this day, man. But damn, man, like you really had our hands, like our lives, like just careless, man. But I had a lot of careless nights, so I can't even judge you. I can't even judge you, but that was a scary one for me. Top five, you feel me? That was like really the last of my toxic relationship, I guess. Like, it's real toxic, or my standard of toxic. You know, we all have different levels, as I'm sure you probably have some that you probably can tell me right now. And I would love to hear it. But, you know, you there, I'm here, and I'm in my tent, you're home, in your room, you're in your car, at your office. Yeah, I see you. I see all of you. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't be like Blueface and Christian. Please, don't even be like me. Well, be like me now, because I'm in a nice relationship. Do we have our moments? Yes. But what relationship doesn't, you know? But we ain't beating on each other. And you females, stop beating on, don't be beating on a girl because she a girl. And you males, I don't care if your girl act like a nigga, don't beat on her. And women, don't beat on your man just because he might be a pussy ass. What she said? F nigga free. Y'all better go listen to her, Glorilla or something like that. If y'all feeling that way. If y'all feeling feisty, go put on some Glorilla. And go twerk on some at the red light. On the headlights. You know what I'm saying? Period. I'm gonna leave it there. And I guess I'll see y'all next video. Honestly, we don't know where we're gonna be next. I might give y'all, listen, let me know in the comments right now. Matter of fact, I will go outside. I will take my tent outside and I'll be outside 24 hours. 24 hours in this motherfucking tent outside. We got coyotes outside, bruh. We got coyotes. We got little squirrels and shit, bruh, outside. I don't know where the squirrels be at night. They're probably not gonna come at me at night, but there's squirrels and other creatures out there that I don't even know. I don't know why I'm wiggling this hand like this either, but just know, bruh. I will go outside. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to see me try to survive outside. This is a big ass tent, so low key I feel like I won't be phased, but I might do that as a video idea. I might just. So y'all go like up this video, y'all go subscribe to the channel, y'all go do all of that over there, over here, and I'm gonna catch y'all next video, man. And like I always say, enjoy the little things in life. Don't be toxic. Please don't be toxic. And if you toxic, man, own up to your toxicity. I think that's also part of it. Like, we all gonna have toxic moments, but if you gonna do that and you just learn from it and just move forward, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit on that bitch and don't be comparing stuff like, oh, you remember when you did this to me? You know, remember they did this to you? Yeah, enjoy the little things in life, because you never know when you won't be able to. I'm about to change that. Fuck it. We ain't saying that no more over here on this channel, bro, because I can't get it right. Just enjoy the little things in life, man. Y'all go out and be great. Go out and do something amazing. Alright, I'm gonna be in my tent chilling, real body, you feel me? So, y'all gotta go. Alright? So, until next time, bruh, I'm gonna see y'all next video, okay? Alright? Peace. Oh, wait. Peace. There we go. We're gonna. Peace. Get the fuck out of my shit, bro. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Oh, y'all thought this was over. Y'all thought it was over. Y'all thought it was over. Nah, I'm kidding. It's really over, yo. I'll see y'all later.